non-negotiable, and that's a path forward that we've come up with. So we expect to hear back from you. When's our next meeting? The 3rd? By the 3rd. So we're currently in discussions with the DLGF, Department of Local Government Finance. They've called into question whether or not they're going to approve your budget because of this issue. So we're currently waiting to hear back from them. I know Britt's going to hear back today, hopefully. So anyway, that's where we stand with that. So, is there any questions you have or anything I can answer for you this morning? Okay. Okay.
At our last meeting, we offered up, or the meeting before, we offered up the option for him to present something to us. Do you have?
I do not have anything to present to you.
Okay.
For the most part, other than what Title 36 and the other statutes you got.
Okay.
And if that's the course. As it comes.
Okay. I didn't know if you had any comment or regarding the email that you sent to the council that indicated that.
Well, there's a lot of work in it. There's a lot of work in it.
Right.
I
I knew you were
it's
worried about
obvious
that. Yeah.
It's a difficult situation to be placed in
Yeah.
after 3 years, and then a job doesn't no longer exist for you.
Well, we're not saying that. We've offered a way out here.
Well,
So-
I get it.
Yeah.
So, and that will be for attorneys, I guess, to look at and to decide. That's the course that the county's gonna go. We'll, need to figure out what do we need to do?
Okay. Well, I knew the implication was that the federal inmate program would cease to continue.
There's a possibility
Yeah,
of that. and there's
but
a
I just wanted-
possibility of other programs as
Right.
well.
I wanted to tell you that I have reached out to Hamilton County, and they do have the federal inmate program there, and they're willing to send someone over here to train someone else to take over those duties. So, and the council's willing to pay for extra money for that person to come over here and do that. So, we've tried to find solutions to all these
Well,
roadblocks that we see, so.
Probably stay in-house as
Yeah.
far as any training goes
Yep.
like that.
Okay.
Unless it's ordered by.
Okay. All right. I just want to throw that out there.
I get it.
So,
I get it.
okay. All right.
Well, so our meeting's the 3rd, right? That's next Monday. I guess I would offer up a motion that, effective December 31st, that Ashley Kelly no longer be employed as matron of Clinton County based on, this is not our findings, but the findings of the State Board of Accounts, and legally we can't continue on with someone that's in that position illegally. And then we'll have the option that you guys can choose to accept or decline that we sent over.
That's a motion?
That's a motion.
What about the time from then until the meeting?
She can continue in the role until December 31st.
What do you suggest?
Well, there's gonna be a lapse there by the time we
Right.
end it and get somebody or work out something. What do we do in the meantime there?
I mean, we've
Your
had,
suggestion is let it go until we get something worked out?
Till the 3rd or whatever we work out?
Is that amicable?
I mean, we've let it go since November 2nd. Legally, I mean, we can't continue to let it go from the conversations we've had. We're letting it go till the end of the year. They have the rest of the week to figure it out. They had since the 20th to figure it out when we offered up, or before that, the 7th is when we initially brought this up, said that we needed a solution by the 20th.
Okay. Well, I know that wasn't able to happen because the sheriff didn't produce a plan and the sheriff wasn't able to be here. We have given them a new proposal. Would it be worth the extra 3 days to
I'll go,
allow
yeah,
them
that's
to
fine.
go over? Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll adjust it to January 3rd.
Okay.
I'll second that.
All right. Motion carries 3-0. Okay.
On the Title 36, I do have a
Yeah.
question.
Okay.
It'll probably go to Britt,
Okay.
I'm sure, and it's over what has been filed in the previous years.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
really, it's just a record.
That's fair. Okay.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Okay. Next up on our old business, we have ordinance 2021-11 that's establishing the county commissioner and county council districts for Clinton County. Ray Harris, the county clerk, who's also the president of the election board, has indicated to us that there was no need to make any changes in any districts, according to the redistricting that the state legislature had just went through, and as a result of the latest census. So it is our intention not to change those districts. So,
I'll make a motion to approve ordinance 2021-11.
okay. All right, motion carries 3-0. Under any other old business? Okay, new business, we have Pictometry International Corporation Agreement. So those of you who are unfamiliar with Pictometry, we utilized that service specifically from this company quite a bit for tax assessment and for the drainage board and our watersheds and county ditches, county tiles. So this is an extension of an agreement. Actually, I think we wound up saving, yeah, okay,
Took
we
a
actually,
year off. We've had to
Okay.
figure without it.
we actually ended up saving a little bit of money, so it,
Is it a 6-year
Yes.
project? Okay.
Two flights that we paid 3 years for each of the
Gotcha.
boats, and then in year 4, there'll be a second.
Okay.
One thing I want to point out that may have changed from the version that you got, because it happened last Thursday, was that at Dan's suggestion, we made an adjustment to the flight area, the coverage area. So there's 2 levels of detail. There's a 3-inch resolution over the, I'll call it the urban areas.
Mhm.
If we want to get that, the patios and porches
Right,
and
yeah.
things like that for
Yeah.
assessment. And then a 6-inch resolution for the county at large.
okay.
We had a block in that flyover. There's a map on the last page of that agreement.
Yes.
If you look at it, and I can tell if I can see your map. Where you're well, it's in black and white, so it
Yeah,
doesn't show.
that's kinda what I thought.
There's
Oh, there's a
actually
change in
different
color where it's a
colors, but-
higher
So
resolution.
there was a higher resolution block in the eastern part of the county, which covered like Circleville and Hillisburg. And at Dan's request, we went back to Pictometry and we moved that higher resolution block out to the 65-28 interchange. Because that's where the action is. That's where
Okay.
the road's happening. That's where the drainage,
Excuse me.
work is being done. And he thought we'd get much more bang for the buck. And Dan was okay with that, so we suggested we moved it. No change to the cost of the contract, but we just sort of reallocated our high resolution area to that route.
Okay.
This is a 6-year contract.
It's, yes,
Two
sorry,
threes.
a flight next year, next spring, and then would be 3 years further than the second flight, and hopefully years. It's the same thing we did before, and when
Yeah.
we did it before, we split the cost of that between CDID, reassessment, and survey plat book fund. So I've worked with both of those folks, and they're all willing to, so the cost is higher now than it was 7 years ago, and they're all willing to increase their participation to cover that increase, so we'll do an additional appropriation to put that back in, but we could just follow the same breakdown that we had.
Okay.
Did this tie into Beacon? I don't remember. Is this,
No, it is
I don't
not.
believe so.
It's separate from that. The Beacon, as I understand it, talking to Dan in here, but I think that that's from some flyover data that the state provided. So this actually will get us a higher level of detail in there.
In Beacon.
Each area.
will you be able to look at it like you would Beacon, like the average person?
I'm not sure about the public
so.
access. I think
Yeah.
that's more for an internal
Yeah.
use.
Gotcha.
Liz?
I was gonna say, we use Pictometry quite a bit as well. It's an internet-based browser.
Okay.
But it is separate, and yes, we've chosen not to make it available to the public, mainly because you can look in somebody's backyard and you can measure exactly how high a window is, how far a door is from an access, like, it could potentially be used by somebody with less than great motivations, but it's a tremendous tool. It gives you 3-dimensional imagery from all sides. And we can, for Zach and I, we can actually pull it into ArcMap and overlay it within the GIS, and use the tools internally as well for analysis and things like that.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll
I'll
entertain.
make a motion to approve the, agreement.
Second.
Okay, motion carries 3-0. All right, any other new business? Okay, we'll move on to claims. Claims dated December 27th, 2021, in the amount of $220,755.41. We have credit card claims dated December the 27th in the amount of $13,461.
I'll make a motion to approve the claims.
Second.
Okay, motion carries 3-0. We have minutes dated December 20th, and a joint executive session meetings also dated December the 20th.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Okay, motion carries 3-0. Is there any other business come before the Board of Commissioners this morning?
I want to bring up one thing. I want to
Okay.
thank Mark and Jerry for putting on a Christmas party for the courthouse staff. It was well received and everybody enjoyed it, so I appreciate all the work you guys did and getting vendors to support that, so thank you. That's all I have.
That's it? Okay. All right. Hearing no other business, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, meeting